Fellow athlete and fitness guru Kaelin Poulin is the author of Big Fat Lies, and she found the winning combination to losing weight and wants to share that with you so you can achieve your weight loss goals. She's going to do a little show and tell on what we can eat to crush our cravings. You already made me feel the burn before we went to break, right?
Yes.
And I'm still feeling it, and I just did a little tiny workout, so I can only imagine a full one. But after that, I know what it's like to be hungry after working out.
Yes. So on my weight loss journey, you know, I was someone who loved food, and I loved pop, and I loved pizza, and I loved chips, and it was like, man, it's really hard to go cold turkey on all of those things at once. So I just started asking myself, what's something that I could put in that place instead and still get that like salty, savory taste that I want of snacking on something, but it's healthier for me, right? And so on my own journey, these are all things that I used. Like one of my favorites is movie theater popcorn. Like we all love that, right? So now instead I will like sneak these in my purse. Like I don't condone people doing that, but I would take these in instead. And so instead of having this giant tub of popcorn that I would just eat the whole thing and get a refill, I just take a bag of these in and I have that salty, chippy, you know, popcorny taste without all the calories and all the fat from all the butter. And because, you know, I was like loading it down with the butter like forever under the machine. Chips, a really good alternative is Quest protein chips. These are super high in protein, super low in fat. They're pretty much amazing. This one's sour cream and cheddar. Soda. So as someone who was drinking 10 Cokes a day, I wanted an alternative that wasn't diet soda. This is actually sweetened with stevia, so it's a natural sweetener, and it tastes like Coke. It doesn't taste like sparkling water, you know, because us soda drinkers out there, we don't want
everybody's ears
sparkling water, right? We want soda taste.
Yeah, everyone's ears just super perked up because they're like, wait, it tastes like cola? Okay.
Yes, it does, and there's a ton of flavors. Like this one's cherry cola, and which is pretty much my favorite, but there's even orange soda and root beer, everything. Other things, I keep like Quest bars in my purse. These are super amazing. Like this one is cookies and cream. My other favorite is cookie dough. So when everyone else is having dessert at a restaurant or we're out to eat with friends, I'll just pull one of these out of my purse and have it instead and kind of get that sweet tooth, you know, taken care of without, you know, eating a whole giant piece of cake like I used to. One of my definite favorites, Halo Top ice cream. I was someone who would sit with the whole tub and just like eat it until it was empty and be like, oops.
Do we have more?
Yeah. Is there more? Let's go on another grocery run. So Halo Top's a good option because for the whole pint, it's only 320 calories versus like a Ben & Jerry's pint is, you know, over 1,200 calories, and I would eat like the tub, not the pint, right? So this is an awesome option that actually tastes and feels like ice cream. And then, bars, which have, you know, 1 gram of sugar. You can't go wrong with keeping those in your purse anytime you have a sweet tooth.
I'm sure it was particularly eye-opening, Kaelin, because when you started then working out, you know, you went from a place where you really wanted to make a difference, fast forward to entering a bodybuilding competition. So there is a different strategy in fueling that plan, right?
Yeah.
One of those is substitutions, but
absolutely.
the eating well goes hand in hand with fueling a workout.
Yes. Totally. You have to eat to fuel your body, which means, you know, you hear a lot of these things out there like don't eat carbs, don't eat fats, like, you know, high proteins, low carb, or, you know, low calorie diets. And that's not true. Like you should have complex carbs, lean proteins, and healthy fats at every meal because you want your body to be operating correctly. So no matter what the fads are saying out there at this time or any time in the future, you want to make sure that you're giving your body what it needs as fuel so it can operate correctly and give you energy.
If you deny yourself, and we have cravings for a reason, and this is one of the things you struggle with too, because we hear often your body tells you what it needs.
Yes.
Right? So when mine's screaming for ice cream and chocolate, you know, there's got to be a go-to that works, I think, to take that edge off.
Yeah, absolutely true. And you can't go wrong with things like Halo Top and Arctic Zero because you can, like at night, you know, after I do cardio or get done working out, I'll sit on the couch with a pint of Halo Top and I don't have to feel guilty about eating ice cream because, you know, it has protein in it and it's low in calories. So
I discovered that recently. We were talking before we came back on. I just bought a pint of it at the grocery store here in town, and I thought, well, I'll give this a try. It is phenomenal.
It's actually good, right?
It's really phenomenal.
It actually tastes like ice cream. It doesn't taste like shaved ice.
Yes, and so it does give you that opportunity to feel like you've gotten your little sweet treat. Yep. But those different substitutions make a big difference in the long run.
Yes.
Now, talk about sustaining. 7 months is a very quick time to go through 65 pounds.
Yes. So the way that I sustained it was, just eating healthy all throughout the week, and then still having like what I call a free meal or a cheat meal on the weekend, and still having that pizza and ice cream, like real pizza and ice cream, not Halo Top. And number one, it just keeps you from feeling like you're depriving yourself. And instead of me having those foods every day like I used to, it's now planned to one meal. And if you're eating healthy the rest of the week, like your body is ready to ramp up its metabolism. It's ready to have something different. And so it's very important to have a free meal or cheat meal, one entree, one dessert, not the whole day of just, eating all through your pantry, but just have the foods that you love and the things that maybe you're missing. And then it keeps you from feeling like you're deprived, and it keeps you sane, definitely, in the long term.
And it also, I think, makes your meal when you get to it feel even more fulfilling because you've been looking forward to it, right? You're not just mindlessly eating whatever that cheat meal was.
It always tastes a lot better, when it's a free meal or cheat meal than it ever did when I was just eating it freely and having a whole pizza at once, And it's funny too because I always talk a big game when it comes to cheat meal. I'm like, I'm gonna eat the whole pizza. I'm gonna eat the whole tub of ice cream. Then I get like one piece of pizza. I'm like, I can't eat this stuff like I used to, So it's very different how your body changes over time.
Well, you've let us know this morning a very generous offer. You're giving away a free copy of the book.
Yes. So you can actually, all of your viewers can go to orderbigfatlies.com. We're going to give you a free copy of the Barnes & Noble #1 bestseller, but all you have to do is pay shipping.
That's really kind.
Yeah.
Great story.
We just want to get the right tools in women's hands. There's a lot of lies and a lot of perception about us dieting and, this cycle, and it's just terrible. And so I basically go through all of the lies that I debunked through my own weight loss journey and losing the 65 pounds and keeping it off.
Well, I'm going to keep working with that chair because that definitely was proof in the making. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Kaelin Tuell Poulin's new book is called Big Fat Lies. It is now available in bookstores. And as you heard, she's giving away a free copy. All you have to do is pay shipping. Just visit her site. We'll have a link on our website so that you can find it very easily.